Alright, today I'm doing a video on how to fix this piece of shit here on a Lexus Sc430, the door latch thing you broke off. So I'll link a video on how to get to this point. Whenever you're pulling this off, once you have it all unscrewed, you'll want to pull from this side over here, and you have to pull it pretty hard. The reason you don't want to pull from this side is that speaker. So, you know, all the speakers are on this side and you don't want to mess them up. So you'll kind of want to angle the door panel out and pull up like more harder than you think you should have to. Because the weather stripping stuff, it's kind of, as you can see, it's kind of attached right there. But anyways, to get this black thing out of the door handle, you have to unscrew the screw right here. It'll be one right there, and then you have to pull it real hard. See, that's where it attaches right there, right there. But you just have to pull it real hard. I don't know why it's all hairy. It's kind of weird, but yeah, that's how it attaches. The cable goes in that little hole right there. So. And with this, all you do is you just pull it down. It just pulls down. So, first thing we're going to do is take this here panel off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just 4, probably 10mm bolts. 14mm maybe actually. Let's see. No, it's not the right size. Okay, they're 10mm bolts. So you just, damn, these are tight. Hang on, let me get these off real quick. Alright, spread it off. Thing's all rusty. And what we need to get out is, and y'all can't see it, but it's in that hole. It's like right in there. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is take these 3 bolts out, and they're a Torx something. They're a T30. They're not in too bad. If you have to buy a T30, I would suggest buying one with a, you know, that can be used with like a ratchet, because these are kind of tight. But you can get them with a screwdriver if you know, if it's a good screwdriver. So there's some green stuff on them. There must be some grease or something. Let's get our bolt. Alright, now we need to get this out. Ouch. Alright, looks like there's another screw right here. It is also a T30. Hopefully it doesn't fall in the door hole. Let me use 2 hands here. Okay, I guess that screw doesn't come out all the way, but I was able to easily pull this off on the front door, which is what we were trying to do. I just grabbed it and it came off real easy like. So let's get the rest of this handle off here. It's looking here, there's something. Okay. Kind of slide it off to the side. Alright, so what's up next? Wires is trying to get this thing out and this screw right here, which is just a Phillips, that one. And then we also have that rod that's for the door thing. It's right there. You're going to get that out too. You can kind of see there's a little clip on it. And yeah, I'm going to get that out. So let's go for these two screws first. This one's probably a T30. This is way tighter than the other screws. Hang on, this is a two-handed operation. Got it. And let's get ourselves where I need a Phillips number 2. Alright, back with the number 2. Got it. Come on out. Alright, now let's try to get this silly little rod out of here. I'll come back whenever I get it out because y'all can't see it anyway. Okay, that was actually remarkably easy. All I had to do is, you can hopefully see that kind of yellow thing up there. I had to get my finger on this outer door side of the bar and just push on it, and it just popped off. Then I pulled the bar towards me and it just came out of its little nest in there. And now this thing should be free, minus these freaking cables. But, oh, I need to take this one out too. Yeah, this is going to be a two-handed thing. But basically there's a little ball thing that needs to come out. You can kind of see it in there. Alright, so if you pull up on the white part, it'll release from there. And then you can just twist it and it'll pop out. So you'll just, whatever. Y'all can figure that out. It's not difficult. Alright, let's get it out of there. And these two cables will be attached to this little brown retainer clip, but you just push on them and they pop out. Alright, come on. Alright, we got a little connector here. Let's go ahead and take this off. This is a style you just push in on it. And also the style you need two hands for, apparently. Yeah. Alright, got that off. You just squeeze it together and let's snake this thing out of here. Come on. Got it. Hopefully we can just buy a new wire here and we don't have to buy this whole crazy ass contraption. Let me take it inside where it's not like 100 degrees and I'll come back with you. Oh, to get it out, all you do, you can see there's like a little, you'll be able to see it in person, I guess, but there's just a little gap thing, and you can just, should be able to just push on it, yeah. Oh no, there's actually, alright, that's a little bit more complicated than I thought. I'll get back to you whenever I'm inside. Alright, we're in the Fishland Love Center now. They keep aquatics. I do aquatics on this channel, you know, like fish and plants and junk. Hence, aquatics in the name. But, anyways, to me it looks like all we'll need is a number 2 Phillips and maybe some needle nose. So, let's get to it. This is what it looks like right now. Green's the top one. Alright. Now we've gone out of that out of the way. Let's get back into it. Going to remove these 2 screws right here. I think that'll give me some better visuals on what's going on with this silly little stupid cable. I have no idea if they sell this cable or if I'm gonna have to buy this whole unit for like $400. So I think if they don't sell the cable, I think I'll find a way around it. Alright, let's see, what are we caught on? Seriously, I don't understand here. Come on. Halt. Come out as well. This one. Yeah, it comes out too. Push down on it. Man, these things are pretty tight in there. Shit, that didn't sound good. Don't like that noise one bit. Oh, okay, this whole thing comes on, I guess. Come on. Man, I can't even see what this the hell is going on. See, it looks like this part right there comes out. It's not coming out. Come out. I'm kind of walking it out here. Is this on there? No. Maybe I can get a little flathead in there and just kind of try pushing it out. Maybe? Okay. There it is. Okay. This arm thing. Okay. Just more. There's no. Shut up, poodle! Okay, there it is. Alright, got that off. This out of here. Now we got this part, and this looks easy enough. So this should just kind of. Try to make sure I get a good follow. This just, you twist the cable and it just pulls straight out. Okay, I decided to get a whole new one. I got this one on Rock Auto. It came in a very reasonably sized box, as you can see, for like $134. I was planning on reusing the old one here, but whenever I was taking it out, because you know I had to put it back in so I could close the door, it broke. And I can't find any glue or anything, so I guess it's good I got the whole part. I'm still going to keep this one for parts and stuff because there's a little motor inside here somewhere that likes to break all the time, and that was a big reason why I got this. I went to some bike shops and some other stuff like that in my area, and they were absolutely no use at all. Not even a little bit. Don't even bother. I think if you have like a custom bike shop, like they make custom bicycles or motorcycles or something like that, custom motorcycles probably be easier to find. They could probably help you out, but just a regular one, they don't have what it takes. So anyway, I got this. It was from Rock Auto, like I said. I guess I'll link it down in the description or something. It appears to all be the same. Yeah, and there's some like jury rigging you can do with some different cables from like GMs and stuff. But the cables are already like $50 and it's jank as hell. So I think you should just spend a little bit more and, you know, get the right thing, and then plus you'll have some spare parts for it and stuff. In case you break it like I did. So here's the sticker we got. It's Rob's Camaro, looks like. Some type of Chevy. So I guess let's bring this outside. Honestly, I think I could probably use the broke off piece. It only goes up to that Phillips hole, so like how useful is that? But you know, I bought the new one, so I might as well use it, I guess. Let's get this thing in. Just, you know, putting it in the same way it came out, basically. Kind of got to snake it in here, which can be kind of tough. This is where I broke it coming out. Okay. And there's that yellow thing. We got to shove the little bar up in the yellow thing hole. And you can't really see the yellow thing on camera, but it's very noticeable in person. Maybe I can get it. Let me see. It's here. You can kind of see it. It's right there, I'm pointing at it. And you just push it down once you get the bar in the hole there. All right. So I'm gonna get the little T30 that goes on the front here first. I think that would be a good choice. Shoot, I should have plugged this in before I got it all the way in there. Let's see here. There we go, that wasn't too bad. And it has this little clippy right here, this white thing, that goes in there. There's a very obvious hole it should go in. Alright, but let's get this little one. Let me turn you on a little bit. Looks a little better. And it goes in this hole. You should remember that. Let's go ahead and snake these wires through while we have the chance. They go through this large hole right here. I don't know. If you get stuck right there where the screw holes won't line up and you have your cables through, and you have to put your cables through first for sure. Maybe just give it a little bit of a pry on the top one. Something, it kind of made a popping noise and then it worked, so be careful with that technique. I don't understand what it was caught on though. I really don't get it. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure our bar's down and our little flap thing's holding it, which it is. There's this little like holder thing right in here. Yeah, right there. I don't know what the heck that is supposed to go to, if anything. So none of them seem like they want to fit. So anyways, let's get these others in. Here's the short fat screw. Got it. Our Phillips. Got it. Oh shoot, no. The green goes on the bottom of this clip and the white goes on the top. They switch sides for whatever reason. Okay. Let's get the door handle on this side back in. Alright, so take it out. We got our thing. Just kind of finagle it on in there. You want to come back and kind of push it forward and it'll pop in. So to take this out, you just pull on it towards me. It just pops right out. You don't have to pull too hard, but you don't baby it either. This one, all you do is you just shove it in the hole and it just works. And you take your T30 here, and this screw doesn't seem to come out. It might on yours, so you know, be careful. And you just screw it back in though. Now our door handle works. So now we just have to do everything else. Alright. So let's go over everything one more time. We have the bar, we have the yellow thing, which we have to push down. We have the short fat screw, we have the Phillips, we have the 3 T30s over here. We have the lock T30 for the door handle. We have the door handle, we have the door handle cylinder thing. We have this thing which covers that hole. Just pops on in, no problem. We have the wire connector. And that should be it. And of course we have these 2 wires that have come through this hole. I'm really not sure what that little hook right there is for. It doesn't seem to really fit on anything. But it's a little bit screwed up. That's okay. We have this thing. It just goes on like this. And we have our 4, I think, 10mm bolts from earlier. I should have grabbed first. We have our 4 10mm bolts, and we just put them in the corresponding holes. Alright, since I got that one started, one at the top, one at the side, one at the bottom, one at the other side. And they go into these kind of gold looking bronze inserts. And these are a 10mm. So I'm going top then bottom. And again, much like the door lock thing, I'm not getting these tight. I'm just kind of getting them on there. And we don't want them tight, so we can move it like right here. So we need to move this up a little bit to be able to thread this in. And if we got this super tight, well, we wouldn't be able to do that, would we? It's like the same thing on this side. Let's sub our Phillips in there. Try to align it a little better. Yeah, there we go. That worked good. All right. And the cable, it has a little, I'm falling. I don't even know how. But it has a little slot right here. I'm trying to show you. It has this little raised hump right here. So it won't get pinched or anything. But let's snug all these up now. I don't think they should have to be super tight or anything, but you know, you don't want them loose, rattling off or anything. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the little ratchet too, just to make sure they don't, you know, come off whenever you're playing music or something like that, you know, rattle themselves loose. All right. Should be good. All right, let's go ahead and get this guy on. I think it'll be easier without the big old door panel in the way. The green goes on the bottom. And to get this in, not sure if you'll really be able to see it. White one might be easier to show. Yeah. Okay, so what you'll want to do is you'll need to go in from the bottom on the white one with the ball. You'll want to, you just want to get the damn thing in the hole. Like, it's not that complicated. Jesus. You're always falling. Are you drunk? So you just put it in the hole. Right? There's this little, oh, I don't know what you call it. You know, there's this little gap for the cable to go through. Right there, hopefully you saw it. There's a little gap, and then you just turn it. And then it just works. And then you'll want to, you know, there's a little slot for the green one right here. You want to stick that in there. Gonna make a clicking noise. Same thing with the white one. Although this one's adjustable, so you want to make sure it like actually works. That seems like a good amount of movement there. See how it has the threads, and you can kind of adjust it if need be. Hopefully you can see that. So you want to make sure, you know, it's locking and stuff before you get it all the way on. Let me go grab the door panel. Alright, I got the door panel on the roof. I almost forgot. We need to put this silly little guy back on. I thought there was, yeah, here it is. Here's the hole for this contraption to go through. I probably should have fished the cables through here and not this whole thing, because it is a rather, and in fact I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay, never mind, they don't want to come off. Just put the whole thing through, see if this is not working. I need to take them off. Ugh. For me, my own white one was adjusted kind of in the middle, so I'm gonna remember that. Not really, but you know, hopefully. All right, let's fish these cables through first. That's a better choice. Make sure all your cables that need to go through are through. This one doesn't. And all that type of crap. And this tar stuff, whatever the hell it is, it's pretty sticky. So you should be able to pull it off no problem and just kind of stick it back. Make sure your white thingies are through if they need to be, and I don't know, maybe that thing. Make sure it's stuck on the middle as well. All right, let's get this thing back on. Again, green on the bottom. Shove it in until it clicks. White on top. And shove it in until it clicks as well. I wonder if that adjustment thing actually does anything. I don't really know that it does, to be honest. But I'm gonna stick it in the middle because I feel like that's a good plan. I think I'm gonna roll the window down to get the door panel back on. I feel like that would be the safest bet. So I need my window regulator thing here. That plugs into this cable. This cable. Now let's put the car into the on position so we can roll down the windows. I think the battery's dead. Apparently having the door panel open will drain your battery. So isn't that a nice feature? Let me get a jump box or something to put on this thing. Alright, got the window rolled down. I assume one of those connectors we unplugged was like, hey yo, the door's not shut. So I need power because I'm a stupid car. I think that's what I was thinking anyway. Who knows? Stay. Alright, let's get this door panel on. All the speakers and stuff go on the front, and you're falling on the ground. I need to do all the cables. And the door handle thing. You guys tried to make me forget. How rude. Let's get this window thingy off. Come on, there we go. Let's do these cables first. There's one for a light down here. There's one for something up here. How do you even fit? Don't know. Okay, let's get this in first. How the heck? We have to do the cables on this side of the thing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so let's pop this in from, well, maybe we don't actually. Not really sure. Okay, yeah, that just pops in. I'm not sure why I had so much trouble doing that. Yeah, you can have the cables in the back. You can do it with the cables in the back. I'm not sure why I was having a problem there. I guess because I'm a stupid. Okay. Alright, we got all that put back together. There's one screw we have to put in. It's one of our Phillips. Alright. It's one of our Phillips screws here. Alright, got all that. There's one blue wire that comes up through here. And there's a little clip it hooks into as well. There is the window regulator wire thing that also goes in. Okay, so we got all that out of the way. Now let's try to get this silly little... You're just gonna have to be like that for a while. I think we got it. I mean, things like kind of fit. Okay, I guess let's see it. in on the, out of this one. Big screw right into here. Big old Phillips into right there. I think that should kind of give me what I want a little bit. Push down on this. Okay, now everything's lining up real nice like. So, the one you want to do first, after dropping your microphone, this one right there. That definitely seems to be the one you want to put in first. Now everything else should be smooth sailing, right? I don't think so. Okay. Let's do these 3 bottoms now. These are the one with the 8mm heads. Push face. Push this door around a little bit. And they're just right along the bottom. You'll see them. They're not too difficult. They're kind of under the weather stripping stuff here. I think I'm going to go for the middle first. I feel like that would be a good choice. Alright, now we're cooking. Good. I'm going to go up to the front one. Where's the last one? Where'd I put it? Did I drop it? Seriously, where did it go? Are you for real? It screwed in? No. Seriously? Oh, it's around here somewhere. There it is. Fell on the ground. The one trying to run away. There's this big screw. Another one. And it goes right there. You can see it goes right in there. There's 1, 2, 3 more screws and a push pin. Alright, so this in here with this flat screw, it's pretty obvious where it goes. There's a, well, there's a hole in the door hole that fits it perfectly, so use some context clues there. And now there's this one with the stopper, and it goes right above that into a yellow plastic bit. And it has a very rounded Phillips head screw. Alright, there's one last screw and a push pin. There are 2 push pins, one of which I broke. The last screw goes into the first spot I tried to do, which is this door hole thing. It just goes right in the middle there. It's pretty obvious where it goes. And the screw looks like this. Just a Phillips and fairly coarse thread on there. Alright, let's go over these again, make sure we got them pretty tight. This one. And this one. And that one. Okay. Let's do these push pins now and hopefully not break them like we did the last time. I'm going to go ahead and push this door in a little bit. Get the push pin fully inserted. Push the little pusher in. Alright, I did the same thing on the broken one. It's kind of in there. Again. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get this window switcher guy first. First, we'll want to plug it in. Right, got it. There's a little tab here. I don't know if you saw it. You can't really see it now, unfortunately. But there is a little tab, and we'll have to make sure we push that on down. And you'll have to be careful of it whenever you're taking it off as well. Got it. It's good. Now this comes off of our door handle thingy in here. And what you'll want to do is you'll just want to get a trim tool and it just pops right on out. So let's get it back in its little home. Come on. we got all that. Then there's one last thing. It is this guy right here. And you can kind of see how the hooks work. There's this in here which goes straight in this hole, and these ones just kind of hook down. And to get this thingy off, all you do is just yank on it. Most of these things are much easier to get off than to get back on, as you might expect. Shit, it sounds like it's starting to rain. Come on. Get in there. Alright, I think I got it. Let's roll up this window. And the battery's still dead. Alright, let's roll up this window and let's actually roll it up this time. And it's going so slow because the battery is dead. So I'm going to shut the door, lock it up, and take the battery out and charge it. So yeah. If you have this issue, yeah, make sure to undo your battery, not like I did. In all likelihood, the battery is probably junk now, but well, it was kind of time for a new battery anyway. So don't forget to unhook your batteries.